After months of searching, I finally got a dream fish for the lagoon. I'll show you what I got and take you on one final tour of the innovative marine 25-gallon lagoon for 2020. Let's go. What's up, coral people? If you're new here, my name is Remy, and this is the Bahama Llama Coral YouTube channel. Check it out. We are so close to 10,000 subscribers. We're down to the final days in 2020, so can we hit that 10K mark before the end of the year? That's up to you. If you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you're notified whenever I upload new videos. Oh man, we went through some stuff this year with the lagoon. If you're new to the hobby, I'm gonna say this right off the bat, you will encounter obstacles. It's an everyday occurrence in the reef keeping hobby, but do not let those obstacles get you down. Keep moving forward. There's always gonna be something to work on, but as you progress, you gain experience, and then those big problems don't seem to be so big down the road. Before we head over to the lagoon tank, you may notice a new resident. I have searched for this fish for months. Somebody suggested it in a video I did a long time ago before I had the Coris Wrasse in the lagoon, and ever since then I have been on the hunt. Finally, the guys at the new hometown LFS where I grew up were able to get their hands on one in order. So I went to go pick him up, and there he was, just hanging out in the tank. A gold Assessor basslet. This guy is so cool and really hard to find right now. They're extremely hardy and an attractive species that commonly is referred to as the gold Assessor, golden Assessor, golden mini grouper, or gold basslet. What I find most intriguing is the gold coloration with the red outlining and a little bit of green by the eyes and on the fins. And their behavior is super weird too. I haven't been able to capture this yet, but they're rock dwellers. So at night, they will hide in a rock, like actually physically shove themselves in between rocks, and sometimes they even swim upside down. And if you can get your hands on multiples, they can be kept in small groups, and they stay pretty small, so right around 3 inches. So they are perfect for a smaller tank. And the best part is they're reef safe, so they'll add a pop of color when it comes to fish. But like I said, hard to find, and they're not cheap. I think right now, Live Aquaria has them for like $124 a fish, but you can find them when they're more readily available right around that $60 to $80 range. I'm so happy to have this fish. Basslets are often overlooked, but there is a lot of color variations that you can get in these guys. So if you're looking for a smaller fish for a smaller aquarium, look into the basslet family. There's tons of options. So now that you've met Goldie, let's go ahead and take a look at the lagoon, the goods, the bads, the things we're gonna work on in the new year, and just where the tank's at right now. So let's head on over. All right, here she is today. I wanted to start with the control board real quick. This thing has been awesome. Jake Adams challenged me to get all the cords off of the floor earlier this year, so I went ahead and did that and made this control board out of some scrap wood I found in my garage. Painted it black, looks real nice. Love this. Love the Comore X1 doser that I got. This is dosing Alpha Reef, which for a smaller tank, Alpha Reef kind of has all those essentials. You might notice I keep my tank a little bit hotter than most here. This is 80.2 right now. I keep it around 80, 81, and that's remnants from when I had dinos. So there's a theory that if you bring up your temperature to 82.6 or something like that, that dinos aren't able to flourish. So I just kind of left it like that. I've been bringing it down over time. I'd kind of like to find a better solution for this and just sitting it on top of the control board, but that's where it is for now. I'm not gonna take you through all the equipment because there's been previous videos where I have, and that hasn't changed. So let's just kind of go through the coral here a little bit. So you may have noticed that this toadstool has been moved to the front. This is actually one of those Japanese green weeping willows. And then this is the one I got. Oh, it's so cool. Like a forest green toadstool, and it also has a long polyp. So this is becoming quite a long polyp toadstool tank. Here is the top view of the weeping willow. This is a baby from the mother in my frag tank. And I've cut it a couple times so you can see the shorter tentacles around the top where that has been regrowing. As long as we're on the topic of toadstools, let's come over here. But these are really long too, and I like those. And then the smallest, most slow growing toadstool of all time, the Japanese deep water, which is pretty green under the blues. And that really hasn't grown too much since I've had it. Let's talk about the mushrooms. So this started with one, as they all do, right? Got one of these cool orange, kind of metallic looking mushrooms. And they have started to take over at infestation levels. All on the back wall here and into the sand bed. They are everywhere and they're massive. Like, these things are huge. Don't mind the random jawbreaker that decided that he wanted to move the other day and now is in the back of the tank. Also have a couple cool mushrooms over here. This is a Sunkiss bounce. I'm not really sure what this purple guy is, but he's developing into something cool. And if we come around here to the Zoa garden, here, I'll give you a top-down view here. You can really see the Zoas that took over here. So the Venom X are down here in front. These are the Reef News Network gremlins, these little ones in between. These are all rainbow trolls. Got some Blue Lagoon. Here is an Aphrodite right here and some Oompa Loompas. Now this looks drastically different from when we started. It's totally changed. A couple other mushrooms over here that I forgot to mention. Not sure what they are, they don't have a name. I think this one on the left is some sort of Mardi Gras something or another. It's yellow and purple. And the euphyllia in here hasn't really looked awesome, not gonna lie. This is a dragon soul. You can tell how it's kind of like translucent. This guy has been awesome the entire time. That one head on the left, not sure why he's open, but totally healthy, totally fine the entire time. Has never lost color. Here's a hammer colony here. This is like a green inside, purple tip. And then this hammer is actually like a goldish yellow. And you can kind of see it's getting a little bit of its color back, but still not looking awesome. So really this one and this one, I'm not sure what it is. Could be high nitrates. I'm sitting at about 20, which is a little higher than I'd want to be at. I like to be at about 10-ish at the highest, but I don't know if that's the issue or if there's some sort of bacteria, but I don't know. I might just convert this thing to an all long polyp toadstool tank because these things are doing so great. Got some Zoas up here on the rack. These haven't changed at all either. Spellbinders on the front, some sort of wild morph. Don't know what those are. Wild morph again. These are OG snitches, and then some fox as cracks. This Fabia has been doing really well too. I got this from Scott at OSA. They picked this one out for me, and it has just exploded in growth over the last couple months, and I'm wondering if the dosing has done it. I'm really loving the fish in here. I know the Coris Wrasse is gonna get too big eventually, and I'm gonna have to move them out, but I was really afraid that they weren't gonna get along because they have similar size and similar color.
Don't attack him, don't attack him, don't attack him, don't attack him. Play nice, play nice. Play nice. Love each other.
But they have gotten along pretty well. Sorry, not the best video of the fish, but he's so cool. And I'm so happy that I was able to snag him up. Who knows how this aquarium is going to fare over the next year? Who knows how it's going to evolve? I know that the leathers are really enjoying their time in this tank, but the Lagoon overall has been a pleasure to take care of. It's like they say, every tank you get a little bit better each time because you know what to expect. You gain that experience. The Frag tank, on the other hand, is an absolute disaster. I probably won't have time to get an update on this tank in because, well, I want to take you through the entire process. It's going to take me some hours to clean this thing up. But I do have just one more video to reach my 50 video goal for this year. Do not miss it. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell notification so you know whenever I upload new videos. So that package I sent Scott Crow arrived. Finally. I just sent them a bunch of shirts and stickers as a thank you for being a partner here on the channel. Now, if you've been watching lately, I've been teasing this OSA unboxing video, but with the accuracy and reliability of the mail right now, we are going to wait until after January 1st to do that, just to ensure the health and safety of the corals. That said, we have something to look forward to in the new year. I'm pretty excited about that. I hope your Christmas or whatever you celebrate has been awesome. My kids are gonna need a storage unit to house all these freaking toys they got. And real quick, I went back to my parents' house just to rummage through some storage stuff from when I was a kid, because I had a funny feeling that I had a binder filled with collectible cards. Look what I found. These are all of my Pokemon cards from when I was a kid. And unfortunately, I don't know if there's any that are super expensive right now, but Pokemon cards have just like blown up in popularity, and they're probably at their most expensive right now. But I'm gonna go through this. This is gonna be a lot of fun to go through and just be nostalgic for a little bit. If you haven't gone down the YouTube Pokemon card rabbit hole yet, go check it out. It's kind of interesting. Okay, I'm really gonna go this time. Be safe, and I'll have a final video for 2020 ready for you in just a couple days.